God. Trying to defend the policies of the APC remains the most difficult job in this country. Wallahi. Maybe play. Now listen to the Minister of State Humanitarian Affairs. Make you see how Arise TV analyst Mr. Charles bamboozle him anyhow. Listen for yourself.
But let me just make a point, okay? You're a member of the APC, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a member. Elected in different dimensions.
How long has the APC been in power now?
How long? At least 10 years from now.
Very good. Now, the previous government of President Buhari, an APC government, I might add, said its goal was to lift 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in 10 years. In 2021, he said he had lifted 10.5 million people out of poverty. But a fact check conducted by Premium Times newspaper and other civil society groups, as well as official NBS data, showed that 10 million people actually slipped into rather than came out of poverty. So your administration, I mean the Tinubu administration, was essentially starting from zero in 2023 after the same APC party had been in office for 8 years. Though I might add that it was, as I said, the same APC government. And now the cycle begins again. And you're asking us again to give you our ears and sit there and listen to you while you spew all kinds of things about what you intend to do.
No, I didn't say you should give us their eyes to this. If you remain focused and the scarce resources you have and you direct it appropriately, you'll be able to.
I understand that, but my point remains the same.
Yes.
You being APC, you've been in power for 10 years. These mistakes that you're talking about, in other words, we should sit back whilst you make mistakes.
We are not saying,
and then you come back and say, we screwed up. We're going to make another attempt.
You are trying to push what my mouth.
I'm just saying, because I'm trying to understand how many people you've lifted out of poverty in 10 years.
Your interpretation is quite different. What I'm telling you is that there is a system now we put in place to see how much we can contribute to make things better than
so after 8 years,
just imagine.
You've now put a system in place.
The system is that we have lifted 10 million out of poverty.
There's no evidence to support.
You have mentioned that.
No.
But you see,
I said there was a fact check, and 10 million more people had fallen into poverty.
If you put what moved them back to poverty, and that's what we should be able to address.
I see the point you're trying to make, but I don't see the point of it.